Seiko has just announced a new version of their Alpinist, and today I will be talking about the green dial version and how this new release actually made me reappreciate the SPB1J1 that I have in the collection. Now, this green dial version is called the SPB507, and it's a classic Alpinist in all of its design elements. For good reason, because the Seiko Alpinist is a cult favorite amongst Seiko fans and beyond. This is like Seiko's version of the Rolex Explorer. It has a very unique design. There's actually not many watches that I know that look like an Alpinist or the other way around. And it has just a very interesting combination of a green dial with gold indices. Then it comes on a brown leather strap, even though it's supposed to be a field watch. It looks great with a suit. So this watch has a lot going on, and it's been a fan favorite for many years. Now, there's been an ongoing discussion between the fans of the OG Alpinist, which was the SARB 017, and the ones who were owning the newer version, the SPB1J1, which is what I have on my wrist. I've seen the SARB 017. It has a black date wheel, which people like. It doesn't have a Cyclops, which people like. And it has a little bit of a cleaner design. It doesn't, for example, have the Prospex logo. But that discussion now is going to be outdated because I believe that the SPB1J1 will also slowly be phased out and discontinued. And this new iteration that we're looking at today is going to be the new Alpinist. And if you look back into the history of the Alpinist far enough, you will see that originally they also had a Cyclops. So I don't get what all that fuss is about, but explain it to me in the comments. This new version will also have a Cyclops. And there's not a lot that Seiko changed about this watch. They've actually added the word Alpinist. So people would say that the SPB1J1 is like an homage to the Alpinist. There's no going around the fact that this SPB507 is the new Alpinist. What other changes are we seeing other than the word Alpinist on the dial? They actually added, next to the word automatic, they added 3 days because they want to make sure that we all know how long that power reserve holds. I don't necessarily think that that was a good choice. The less clutter on the dial, the better. And automatic 3 days doesn't look very clean to me. They've reduced the case size by 1 millimeter, and 1 millimeter doesn't sound like a lot. It actually isn't a lot, but any millimeter is welcome when it comes to reducing the case thickness of the Seiko Alpinist, because as you all know, it's quite a bulky watch, and I think this watch would do a lot better if it were to be a little slimmer. But okay, they've been able to shave off 1 millimeter. The movement is also new, so they've replaced the 6R55 with the 6R35. And this 6R55 movement was actually launched 2 years back in the King Seiko. It's basically an evolution of the 6R35 that we have in this watch. So what does this difference actually mean in watch functionality? You get 72 hours of power reserve instead of 70 hours. It's not a lot. And in return, you get the extra wording on the dial. So again, this made me reappreciate the Seiko Alpinist. Whenever I wear this watch, I'm like, yeah, it's a great piece. It's very versatile. It's very evergreen. The only thing that I would change, and I know there's a lot of people who complain about the strap. I actually like the strap a lot, but I have quite thick wrists. So the point clasp digs into my wrist a little bit. Had the deploying clasp been designed a little bit differently or had come in various sizes, then this watch would offer no discomfort whatsoever. But yeah, I like the fact that with all classics, you should every now and then upgrade it, but not change too much. So Seiko really did their best to keep it the Alpinist that we've all come to love. But it makes sense that in over half a decade, Seiko eventually decides, okay, we need to upgrade this piece. For me, it's just another reminder of why this Alpinist is such a great addition to any watch collection. It doesn't need lots of changing. If eventually the SPB1J1 gets discontinued, yeah, then obviously go for this newer version. But if you already have an Alpinist, another reason to look regretfully at your SPB1J1. Enjoy your watch. Thanks for enjoying the video. If you like this video, please like the video and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.